everyone, welcome to my channel, Cherish Naturally. Today we're going to dive into a super easy, beginner-friendly routine to define your 4B curls, and I'll teach you step by step. If you ever struggle with frizz or how to define your natural curl pattern without damaging your hair, I've got you covered. Be sure to watch until the end because I'm going to give a few tips on how to make your curls last until the end of the week. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more natural hair content. Let's start with clean, moisturized hair. For 4B curls, hydration is everything. So you want to choose your best shampoo and hydrating conditioner. I start every wash day with 4 sections. This is the base. It makes detangling so much easier and it decreases breakage. The parts don't have to be perfect. This is just what I'm working with every single time. Ideally, I would like to wash my hair twice a week, but even once a week is a challenge with 2 kids. Once I have the base for my wash day, it's time to wash and condition. I'll mostly be using Basque and Lather products, but I don't have much of a review because I haven't been using it for that long. I just go through each braid, I take it down, apply my shampoo, and I rinse it out, and then I wash it again. You can wash it 2 to 3 times. After my second wash, I put conditioner in my hair, and I do no detangling at this point because I want the conditioner to sit on there for a while. Then I 2-strand twist that part and then move on to the next section. I'm just going to speed up this next part so you can see the process. I just want to point out, when you're massaging the shampoo into your hair, you don't want to use your fingernails, but just use the tips of your fingers. That way you're not damaging your scalp. Here I like to separate my hair with my fingers just to get some of the kinks out, but I'm saving the detangling for later. It can be very tempting to just plop your hair together and just wash the whole thing and condition the whole thing, but I'm telling you, just separating it into parts does wonders. Especially for me with having postpartum hair loss, I really need to minimize the amount of breakage that I have. I know it may not seem like it, but this will save you time in the long run. You will find that it's easier to detangle each time you wash. And like I said, I'm saving the detangling for later. However, when you're working in the product, you might find that your hair is like knotted a little bit, but you can use your fingers to separate some of the knots. On wash day, typically my wash and condition takes about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on if I'm going to wash it 2 times or if I'm going to wash it 3 times. And if I'm really in a crunch, 1 time it is because, you know, mom life. I've really been a lazy natural, but this is why I have this channel to hold me accountable. There was one time in 2022 when I decided to take my hair journey seriously. I paid attention to my hairstyles, my wash days, and I was just very intentional. But then I had my son and experienced my first round of postpartum hair loss, and that was very discouraging. The next step is detangling. You can use a wide tooth comb. I'm using an unbrush, and you want to make sure you detangle from the ends and up. Then I rinse out all of my conditioner. So after my first disappointment with postpartum hair loss with my first son, I experienced it again with my second son. But this time, I wasn't going to let it stop me from taking care of my hair. Okay, after washing my hair, I used the LCO Method, which is leave-in cream and oil. I'm using the hydrating mist as my leave-in. I use Shea Moisture's Curl Enhancing Smoothie for my cream. And then for my oil, I'm going to be using Basque and Lather as well. Again, this is my first time actually trying Basque and Lather, so I don't really have a review on it. But I have been using the Curl Enhancing Smoothie from Shea Moisture for years, and it's one of my go-tos for my wash and go. I typically have a different combo for my wash and go, so I really don't know how this is going to turn out. But I have just made a switch with my hair products because I was experiencing hair loss. So Basque and Lather was attractive because it had more like organic ingredients. And I know I've mentioned before that I experienced postpartum hair loss with both of my kids, but I was also using the Mael Organics products, and unfortunately I think that played a role in my hair loss. But because I'm unsure, I just, cut it out completely and made it a switch. In this section of the video, I have already detangled my hair in the shower with the unbrush. And so now I'm just taking my hair part by part and working in the leave-in, the cream, and the oil with my fingers, making sure everything is evenly distributed. I usually just leave it out after I do each section, but I just try to twist it back just to see if it will hold better. So again, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but here's the final look after I work through the product through each part, and now I'm gonna take it out. The product is showing white right now, but this normally dissolves after my hair dries throughout the day. You can manipulate your hair to see what looks best, play with your parts, see what side you want to wear it on. For postpartum hair loss, I've been wearing it down the middle just to hide the breakage. I will brush down these edges though. I'm using Baskin Leather edge control, and this has been my favorite edge control by far. My cousin actually put me on. Her hair stays laid. Thanks, girl. My edges are peeking out though, especially since losing them. I could tell that it's not as bare. It's just like a little peach fuzz there, but you know, I can work with this. If you're struggling with postpartum hair loss, let me know in the comments what you do to restore your hair. Also know that I see you. You are not alone on this journey. After laying down my edges, I do like to apply some more oil just to finish this look, and I think it helps with some of the white residue as well. I like to fluff it out with my hands. If you have a hair pick or a wide tooth comb, you can use that as well. I know some people like to use a diffuser to dry it. I typically like to air dry. It does take my hair like a full day to actually be completely dry, but whatever you're in the mood for, whatever you have time for, do what's best for you. And here's the final look before it completely dries. Here are a few steps to maintain your curls all week. First, you're gonna wear a silk or satin bonnet to maintain your curls all week. When you wake up in the morning, make sure you refresh with a mist or an oil. Sometimes at night, I will braid my hair down and then put on my scarf or bonnet. Limit the amount of times you touch your hair throughout the day. And it's also okay to tell someone, don't touch my hair, okay? And that is it for today's video. I hope this routine helps you to fall in love with your curls all over again. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what's your go-to curl product. See you in the next video.